The famous "What is a Woman" case has gone to the Supreme Court. We thought it was over. This was old news. This was old news. But no, it's not over. It's in the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court, after decades, it seems like maybe years of asking the question, hey, we need a definition here, people, because like laws need definitions, and like this is like a Supreme Court, and so like we need like rules, and the rules have to be based on like some kind of definition that we can identify, and they're like, no, we do not want to define. We will not define our terms. You have to. That's how we do things. You have to define. Oh my God. Okay, so that's where we're at. Everything needs to be ambiguous. Everything is ambiguous. No, it's not. No, it's not. Dang it. Okay. This transgender Supreme Court case does not pass muster. It does not pass muster. And you have to pass muster when it's clearly a hot dog in the courtroom, okay? If there's clearly a hot dog involved, the thing has to pass mustard, okay? There are rules here. There are rules. This is not war. This is not Nam. There are rules here. I'm sorry, but the whole case feels like a scam because the premise is broken. We're asking the wrong questions, man. It's like trying to debate the ethics of teleportation when the machine is just a toaster with wires taped to it, right? I mean, it's not really you have to define the thing. And I actually agree with one part of the argument. My entire body shouldn't have to identify just as one category. This is where they're making the mistake right now. You're saying, hey, look, you can either define yourself as this or that man or woman. That's still a binary, man, because there's different parts of me. There's different parts. You've got eyeballs and toes and muscles. Why not go granular on this? It's the only logical progression from this point. Why not get specific? I mean, take my friend Tom, for example. Take my poor friend Tom and the tragedy he's been going through. Everyone else is nothing compared to this guy. Tom was born with the tragic condition of being a man, a full man, regular man, nothing fancy except for one part of poor Tom. That's right, it's Tom's appendage. Tom's appendage, although Tom's completely a man, is named Little Lily. Poor little Lily is living her truth down there. She is without a doubt a woman. So trapped at the end of a man like Rapunzel at the wrong end of the tower. It's like Rapunzel at the wrong tower, And look at that. This is tragic. Do you understand the emotional labor that this kind of condition contains? Tom goes to the bathroom and now there's a whole diplomatic negotiation, right? This is way beyond what we've seen in the past. Tom stands outside the women's restroom like a confused chaperone. Go ahead, Lily. I'll wait here. Do what you gotta do. People passing by are like, sir, why are you talking to your pants like there's a hostage situation? And Tom whispers through his zipper like a dad dropping a kid off to preschool. Okay, sweetie, I packed your wipes. Be brave in there. Meanwhile, Lily's crying. I just want to pee where I feel seen. And Tom's like, me too. And it's like, and that's just the bathroom situation. That's just one situation in poor Tom's life. Think about the TSA at the airport. It's getting patted down at the airport. TSA has no training for this kind of thing. No training. Sir, what's in your pants, ma'am? What? It's a ma'am in my pants. Sir, step to the side. No, she will not step to the side. I will stand here. Okay, well, someone is getting a pat down. You have to pat down. The guy has to pat down the whole body except for Lily needs a female pat down. So, or try buying jeans. Tom has to stand there like he's shopping for two different pants. These are too tight for me. but Lily likes the flair, man. Do you have have compromise fit for this situation? And yoga class, it's a disaster. Tom's trying to achieve inner peace, while Lily is trying to achieve equal representation. They're not on the same journey, you know? They're just not on the same journey. Dating, problem, impossible. Tom explains the situation on the first date, trying to be honest. Just so you know, I'm a man, but part of me is a woman. The date's like emotionally, no, geographically. So even worse, census forms. What is your gender? Tom's checking boxes like it's a group project. Honestly, the Supreme Court needs a whole new category for Tom. Man with a +1, right? But by the time we finish redefining everything, the court clerk will be like, next case at 10 a.m. or earlier if Tom's +1 identifies as Eastern time. You know? This is kind of ridiculous. Like, this is where it would, if you don't make a rule at this point, like, if you don't define the terms, this is where it will go. It's inevitable. And this is like the obvious progression. Every body part that I have has a different gender, and they swap on a daily routine. I have a cycle. You don't even understand. I go through a cycle. Like every day, like the cycle rotates through the body parts, and I have to do a different. No. You need to make a definition. You need a definition. This can't work anymore.